What's going on, guys? Last week was absolutely crazy because we're scrambling to get all these products done in time because our manufacturer said they're not going to sell to us anymore. So we went on to Alibaba, found a bunch of manufacturers that can do very similar type of things, and reached out to a bunch of them. They're sending over a bunch of samples for a lot of the things that we think are going to work. And we're working on design right now for the boxes of the products, as well as the product, what's going to go onto the product itself. Hopefully we could get all this done within the next month or two, and then get this in before Christmas, because the stock might run out, and that's going to be terrible for Q4. And Q4 is in 1 month, 1 or 2 months. So that's that. For right now, what I received today was, actually I received it yesterday, was these bags, as well as these stickers. This is from my cosmetic company, and we're actually trying to move this cosmetic company stuff online onto Amazon. And what I realized was a lot of the materials that we're using to create our cosmetics, online, some like 1 or 2 people are selling it as just the raw ingredient, the raw powders, the raw clays, and we're like, why don't we just do that too, as and then try to take that market as well, take a huge market share while not many people are doing it. So we're trying this. We ordered a bunch of clays, probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 to 5 grand in between for everything put together. I'm not sure exactly the numbers, but it's a trial, and if it works, it works. If not, then we could always use this stuff. So what I have here is a bunch of clay that's already pre-packed that we used this for our cosmetic stuff, and we pre-packed it already. But we're gonna transfer it into these bags, and then slap one of these stickers on it, and send it to Amazon and see how it sells. That's the plan. So because these are already bagged, this one's pretty easy. So I'm guessing, I think this bag's just gonna work best for this powder versus this bag. I think it's gonna be a little too tight. So I got multiple different sizes because these clays, they weigh differently, and I'm selling each one as 2-pounders. That's the standard that we're gonna start with, and then maybe expand up to 5-pound, 1-pound, and all that stuff later on. But because their weight is different, obviously the volume is going to be different. So the lighter ones, I think it's going to fit here fine. I do have a larger one just in case. But yeah, these bags are pretty damn expensive. So these are already pre-weighed. So they should equal 2 pounds. But I do have, so if you come over here, I do have this clay that's not pre-weighed, so this one actually has to be weighed, but that's a different one. So now what I'm doing here is the excess powder, because I do have to heat seal these. I'm just trying to get all this powder out. Now, if you see right there, that's where the customer is supposed to rip it. So what you want to aim for is right above it, so that it seals on top of this. But the hard part is with this heat seal, you just have to eyeball it. So we got this, we just heat sealed it, and you can see that it is completely heat sealed. It doesn't tear, although it is a little crooked, but for the first time, it's not the worst thing in the world, I don't think anyone's gonna look into the details of how it was heat sealed. So come over here, make sure it's the right. All right, we come over here. We're gonna pretend that never happened. So, come over here. Grab this sticker. This one has a piece of tape on it. So what would be preferable now that we know that it fits in this bag, we could just pre-sticker it and then do it, because it's better to sticker while it's flat than when it's curved. But you know, for the first one, just gotta try it and find out. Okay. Try to center it. Okay, and just go for it. Bam. Not bad. Now what I'm gonna do next is grab this bag. Put this in here. Boom. And if I want to, I can tape it. I think it's fine. I think the limit is like a couple inches on each side. That's like an inch. Yeah, that looks good. This is so that it doesn't get damaged or dirtied in the Amazon warehouse. At least, yeah, just for extra measures. And if it does happen to pop, or some worker there or drops it, or like it pops, then it's all secured, you know. Bam, new product. Now the other clays, we just wait for them, and then when they get here, we'll find the appropriate size for each one and sticker on all the labels, and then bag each one and try it. So I think the idea here is to continually try new things, and although one door closed, we're trying like 10 different other things, and hopefully one of these starts selling, and if not, then it's all good. It's all good. So eventually, we have to systemize this, but these are just the first runs, so we're seeing what works and what doesn't. Obviously, we have to get a bigger one of these. And I think maybe we have to designate an area with like stainless steel tables. If this works, obviously this is the first run, but if it starts working, then we designate a whole area for it. And I think wearing hairnets is probably a good idea, because these are fine, because these were, I already pre-bagged it before, or inside the lab that I built. But for stuff like this, because we have to open it, unload it into the bag, and then get like a scooping thing, and then scoop it, and then funnel it into the bag, wearing hairnets and gloves is probably, you know, preferable. But later on, I think if this does start going well, it's even not a bad idea to invest in one of those machines that where you pour all the powder on top, and you press that button, and then so what you do for that machine is like you load one of these things up, press a button, set it to a certain weight, and then you press a button and it auto fills it for you, and all you have to do is seal it. First, you just do everything by hand and then see how it goes. If it starts going, then we transition. So, my brother just looked up the sealer, and apparently it's only 50 bucks for a longer sealer, and I think that's a worthy investment to get this process done better. And you'll see, it'll start improving day at a time. It's either this or buy the machine and fill it.
So first 200 bags, we're going to just shovel it.
First 200, yeah, we'll just shovel it, because this has to pay for itself. So I bought this.
All right, so I'm taking that out. So I'm just ordering the sealer then.
Yeah. So later on, we gotta section this whole part off and make it sectioned off. So it's even cleaner.
And then like in our lab when we do it, we like UV the entire place once, but like we're not making it. This is raw ingredients, so it really doesn't matter. This is where 3 hands would come in useful, come in handy. And oops. I don't know how to do this.
Okay, why not? Should we just sticker everything first and then?
We're getting a machine for sure. For sure. Order the machine, order the machine. This is obviously not working.
All right, should I order it?
I mean, we'll still fill it, but yeah. So we gotta be disciplined here, you know? Send the first batch in like this. We'll put the labor of love in it. And then when it works, then you order the machine.
So we're gonna put the labor of love into 200 bags.
Mm-hmm.
We just have 20 more bags to go.
This is called specialization. You get better and better.
1 ounce.
You get better and better as you go if you're doing one task. Faster and faster. See, now I'm getting the gist of what 2 pounds is. So it's gonna get faster and faster and faster.
See how good you are.
Perfect.
1 ounce.
Damn it, 1 ounce.
It was more like half an ounce, but
Almost perfect.
yes.
Next one I'll get.
That's 1 ounce over now.
Mm-hmm.
1 ounce. I thought you were supposed to get better. Oh wow, now we're 2 ounces over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's actually, just pour a little out. That right there is called specialization. Perfect.
Oh wow, that's not gonna be perfect. That's 5 ounces over. Almost 6.
I'll get it eventually. Just get the machine.
Yeah.
Let's get the machine.
And then we got.
I don't know. I was pretending to count.
Oh. Oh wow.
That's called specialization. So pretty much this is how we start all our products. Anytime we have a new idea, you try a small sample of it, see if it works, test the market, see how the market responds. If the market response is good, then we can start scaling it and buying our machines and making this a little bit more official. But yeah, just gonna finish up bagging these. The rest of the clays will come in around 2 weeks. I do have a lot more of these, so technically I could send these into FBA and then start testing it. But I'm gonna wait for the longer press to come first, so that the sealing doesn't look, bad. So it looks somewhat professional. And then once that's good, send these in. These will probably sell from the market research that I've done. And if it starts going at a decent rate, we'll order a lot more and try to systemize this whole thing into like an operation. And you'll see all of that. So, yeah.